Your stories, our community. This is Local 5 Minutes with Paul Evenson and meteorologist Chad Raeflisberger.
Good Sunday morning to you. It is straight up 7 o'clock this morning. I'm Paul Evenson. Chad Raeflisberger is with me, and thank you all for joining us from your homes this morning. Chad, great to see you. You know, if I could, I'd order up just a repeat of yesterday.
Yeah, it was beautiful, wasn't it?
It was a great day, yes.
All that sunshine, a little breezy, and you felt that lake breeze kind of kicking during the afternoon. Those temperatures fell ever so slightly during the mid and late afternoon, but with all that sunshine, it was absolutely beautiful. Now, a little more cloud cover as we start this Sunday, with temperatures in the 40s and 50s area-wide. A mostly cloudy sky for many of us, but there are a few breaks in the clouds here this morning as well. Notice the showers and storms to our north and west. The north woods could get clipped by a few rain showers this morning, and then I think we see more sunshine and drier conditions as we head to the afternoon. High temperatures today slightly below average, but seasonal. In the upper 60s and lower 70s, more heat and a little more humidity with more sunshine built in on Monday. That's followed by what is left of Tropical Storm Cristobal, which will bring us rain and wind for the middle portions of this week. We'll time out those rain chances coming up in just a few minutes, Paul.
All right, thank you, Chad. We begin with news this morning out of Fond du Lac County, where the Sheriff's Office has issued a missing person alert for 15-year-old Hayden St. Clair. Officials say Hayden's brother last saw him on June 4th at about 10 p.m. before their father left for work. Hayden was last seen on Liner Road in Brandon, Wisconsin, and is said to be a 5'11" white teen with blue eyes and long brown hair. The Fond du Lac Sheriff's Office asks anyone with information to call them at 920-929-3390. And the city of De Pere has imposed a curfew tonight from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. The citywide curfew was announced on behalf of the De Pere Police Department on their Facebook page. Now, De Pere joins a long list of several other cities, including Green Bay, Alloway, and Howard, that will be under curfews through Monday morning. One man is dead after a fatal car crash in Calumet County yesterday afternoon. The Calumet County Sheriff's Office says a two-vehicle crash happened at the intersection of County Highway H and Dorn Road in the town of Brotherton shortly after 1 p.m. A 59-year-old man from Menasha was killed. The driver of the other vehicle, a 29-year-old, and her passenger sustained minor injuries. The cause of that crash is still under investigation. Well, hundreds of demonstrators gathered at Appleton's Houdini Plaza yesterday afternoon for a Black Lives Matter protest. As Local 5's Aaron Taylor shows us, this one was peaceful.
We did this. Nobody ever did what we doing. We made history. These past days, we made history. Nobody ever did what we doing. So we here for a change.
It's been a week since Appleton's first Black Lives Matter protest.
Now we got more people than we started with. From the first day, it's more people here.
A community has come together in Appleton thanks to these young organizers.
Everybody is tired. Everybody's ready for a change. Just the confidence to take that first step to get everybody together. And then once you push a little bit, get that momentum going, it starts going by itself.
We always knew we can do this. This is something we always have faith in. It's not impossible, all it takes is somebody to take the first step.
This protest in Appleton is a lot like others that took place in our area and across the nation. But one thing that set this protest apart are the supplies that demonstrators brought to donate to this community's homeless population.
We have enough for over about 100, 150 backpacks. We decided that we can give back and we can say, hey, this is us, we're making a difference.
Also on hand for protesters and anyone around Houdini Plaza, a hot meal.
We got hamburgers, hot dogs, we got plenty of water, we got juice, we got snacks, chips. I just want to do what I can, the small piece that I can.
Community members chipping in, inspired by the youth-led movement.
To see the youth of all different colors, creeds, religion coming together, you can't not be a part of something like that.
A part of something organizers say is bigger than this demonstration.
Our faces won't be forgotten, and this moment right here in Houdini Plaza will not be forgotten. So at the end of the day, this means more than anything.
In Appleton, Aaron Taylor, Local 5 News.
Now, the supplies gathered at that protest will be donated to Pillars to be distributed to the homeless Youth organizers say they plan to visit Chicago and Milwaukee to help out the homeless in those cities. In some news out of Green Bay, protesters also gathered in front of the Green Bay Police Department. The group held a peaceful demonstration wearing black clothing and carrying signs that read Black Lives Matter. One speaker we talked to is a 15-year-old from Ashwaubenon who says it's important for people to know they have a voice, no matter your race, no matter your age.
The message to get out here is that everyone can do something. You just need to recognize what you can do and then just go out and do it.
Green Bay police helped block traffic for the group. Chief Andrew Smith says he respects everyone's First Amendment right, and this group behaved very well. Chief Smith also said the community has offered a lot of support for police during these challenging times. All right, police do want to give drivers a heads up about possible traffic delays this afternoon due to planned gatherings and demonstrations. They say protesters will be walking from one side of the city to the other during the afternoon hours. Traffic will likely be impacted in the downtown neighborhoods of both the east and west sides. Ashland Avenue and Monroe Avenue are both included in the march route. The George Floyd death and the fallout from the attempted arrest which outraged the nation will be this week's topic on Newsmaker Sunday. Local 5's Tom Zalaski talked with protest organizer Paula Ruiz and Brown County Sheriff Todd Delane about the racial tension running throughout northeast Wisconsin and the nation. Both explained their positions on enforcing the law and the impact it has on the community.
Anything we can do to build trust and confidence in our police and sheriff's deputies, that is really important, and it's important for the community.
Those are the voices of the people. That's why I will continue fighting for my people. And I understand his opinion, but my people have a lot of questions and a lot of stories, like I've said before. And we need answers, and we need happy endings.
Both say communication is key to moving forward. You can watch more of this important conversation this morning at 7:30 right here on Local 5. Well, the Green Bay Farmers Market is officially back for its 103rd season. 75 essential local vendors gathered at the Riverwalk Plaza off Washington Street for the very first market of the year.
We've moved off Washington Street, so that's allowing us to control the flow of traffic and make sure that we are not over the capacity for the recommended space that we're in. So just doing all these things to make sure that we can provide a safe environment for everyone.
A farmers market will be downtown every Saturday through October 31st from 7 until noon. Well, a popular summertime activity, softball, is back in northeast Wisconsin as league play recently started with new rules and restrictions due to the coronavirus. Local 5's Eric Richards was there and brings us the latest from Little Chute.
It's finally time to play softball as some leagues started their seasons while in the middle of the COVID-19 outbreak.
I'm excited. It's first game back for the season. Everyone's been cooped up, for the last couple months. So it's exciting to be able to get out here and finally play some ball again.
Various leagues throughout northeast Wisconsin have to fall in line with the new Badger bounce back plan that has a number of phases in order to get things up and running again. There are new guidelines about social distancing and sanitizing the community areas in order to keep everyone safe.
Extra staff on site for sanitization, whether that means restroom facilities or some of those other communally high-touch areas.
As teams took to the field in Little Chute, it was clear that it's been a while, but everyone was happy to be back and also mindful of the current health crisis worldwide.
Do the right social distancing while also having some fun in the summer because it's a beautiful day.
Obviously, it's a ball game, so, it's pretty hard to keep as big of distance.
So just a few things to remember here. If you're sick, you won't be stealing home, you'll be staying home. And also remember to adhere to the social distancing guidelines set in place so that everybody can have a fun, safe time. In Little Chute, Eric Richards, Local 5 News.
All right, up next, want to get a green, healthy lawn in time for summertime fun? Melinda Myers joins us with some helpful tips on how you can improve your landscape at home on the other side of the break.
And we're watching a few showers and thunderstorms across the northern third of the state right now that could clip a few of our Northwoods communities later on this morning, and then the potential for a heavy rain later on this week. More on that coming up in the Storm Team 5 forecast.
You're watching Local 5 News with Paul Evenson. And now, from the area's certified most accurate forecast, 8 years in a row, meteorologist Chad Raeflisberger.
Welcome back as we get started on this Sunday morning. The view of the Storm Team 5 Skyway camera powered by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin here in Appleton as we look towards the west on College Avenue. They're showing mostly cloudy skies, a few breaks in the clouds at times, so we're seeing a little sunshine on a dry College Avenue. Not much traffic this morning. Appleton, you're currently sitting at 52 degrees. And now as we make our way to Manitowoc, as we overlook Lake Michigan, 50 with a little sunshine emerging. And here in downtown Green Bay, a similar view, a mix of sun and clouds at the moment. Right now at the airport, 53 degrees with a east and northeast wind at 10 miles an hour. Those winds will be out of the east throughout much of the day today, so that will keep lakeshore areas much cooler, likely in the 60s through the afternoon. The rest of us will make our way towards the lower 70s with a little more sunshine by the afternoon. But again, those east winds for many of us around 5 to 15 miles an hour through the morning and afternoon. Temperatures still in the 40s right now in Kewaunee, 48 up at Iron Mountain, 47 in Anago, and now making their way into the mid-50s here for Oshkosh, Fond du Lac, Wautoma, and Wapaka, all at 56 or 55 degrees here as you head out the door. So a pleasant end to the weekend. We will be watching for a couple rain showers to the north this morning, otherwise dry for the rest of us. Much warmer for your Monday, and you will notice a little more humidity as well. And then we're tracking Tropical Storm Cristobal, which is making its way onshore right now near New Orleans. That will move northward towards Wisconsin by Tuesday and Wednesday. Now, right now, many of us are dry, but there are some clouds moving through the area, and notice a couple rain showers, even some storms to the north and west of Green Bay in the valley. A couple rain showers near Anago. A lot of this might not be hitting the ground, but a couple sprinkles or light rain shower from about Highway 64 and to the north. These could make their way into Menominee and Oconto counties over the next few hours, maybe clipping Shawano and Marinette County here later on this morning as well. That is just ahead of a warm front pushing through Minnesota, just starting to enter southwestern Wisconsin right now. This moves through the state later on today and then gives us some much warmer weather for tomorrow. And here is Tropical Storm Cristobal, again bringing some heavy rain across the Gulf Coast states into western Florida as well. Currently looking at sustained winds at 50 miles an hour. The track takes it into southeastern Iowa by early Tuesday afternoon, and then it moves right over the state of Wisconsin Tuesday into Wednesday. Now, at that point, it will no longer be a tropical storm, but rather a post-tropical depression. But still, we're looking at some heavy rain and some wind Tuesday into Wednesday, and these are the tracks of all the tropical storms and hurricanes since the mid-1800s, something that you'll notice we have never had one go through the state of Wisconsin like it is right now, this far west in the historic tracks that we have on record. So this is something that we typically do not see, and we'll be watching very closely over the next several days. Now for today, clouds this morning giving way to more sunshine by the afternoon and then clearing skies later on tonight. So for today, partly cloudy, more sunshine by the afternoon. Highs for many of us in the upper 60s to around 70. Out on the water here for today, east and northeast wind 5 to 15 knots. Waves right around 1 foot. And then for tonight, a mostly clear sky expected with lows in the 50s. Your 7-day planner has lots of sunshine, 85 on Monday. Here comes what's left of Cristobal. 82 on Tuesday, 73 on Wednesday with a chance for showers and storms and wind on Wednesday as well. And then we cool down mid-60s by next Friday. The Cake and Algae report for today has pollen and mold in the very high category. You can always find the latest forecast information as well as interactive radar on our Storm Team 5 weather app, free to download on the App Store and on Google Play.
Well, it really is interesting to see that that's basically the first time ever a storm like that is tracked right over the state
This
of Wisconsin.
far north and west, yeah, something very interesting. I mean, if that isn't one of the most 2020 things you've ever seen this year,
yeah,
this is one of them.
Add it to the list,
Yep.
You bet. All right, thank you, Chad. Well, how to grow a healthy lawn with minimal effort and fewer chemicals. Melinda Myers has the scoop on how to see green this summer.
Increase your lawn's health and beauty with proper mowing and fertilization. Mow high and often, removing no more than 1/3 the grass height at one time. Tall grass is more drought tolerant and better able to resist pests and compete with weeds. Consider using an environmentally friendly hand-propelled push mower. Leave clippings on the lawn. Short clippings don't cause thatch, but do add moisture, organic matter, and nutrients to the soil. Boost your lawn's health and reduce weed problems with proper fertilization. Even one application can greatly reduce weeds. Apply most of your fertilizer in fall for best results and consider using a slow-release organic fertilizer. Finish up by sweeping all clippings and chemicals off walkways and drives. I'm Melinda Myers. Check out our website for this and other gardening tips.
All right, up next, keeping farming in the family. As you get to know your Wisconsin, a spotlight on a family that is still growing strong after decades in the business. Stick with us. Farming is a family business, and Crystal Romanowski is no exception. In this segment of Know Your Wisconsin, see how she keeps farming in the family with a focus on stewardship.
Crystal Romanowski is a third-generation farmer that runs a large grain operation near Stanley, Wisconsin. Crystal can't imagine a more perfect life calling.
Farming is definitely in my blood. It's been in there since I was a wee tite, you know, helping Dad and Mom, Dad on the farm, and yeah, I just love doing what I do.
And in the years since Crystal has managed the farm, she's increased the yield she's been getting from her crops by embracing new technology and being a steward of the land and water resources.
Now you got GPS, it can drive itself, it has roll shutoffs, it's amazing for what it can do with seed placements, exactly where you want it, and big change from when I was little to now.
And it's not only the machines that have changed, plant genetics have made huge strides in helping her farming success.
It's drought tolerant now, it's the genetics on it allows us to, you know, either plant earlier or select different varieties that, you know, you can choose and play a little bit, because Mother Nature, just, you don't know what you're going to get.
And that technology means that there is less soil disturbance, less nutrient runoff, and less fertilizer needed.
And I'm here still on the same farm. You want to protect what's here. You know, I drink the water that's right around our farm. You want to preserve and take care of what you got. And I want to leave it in better shape than it is now for the next generation.
While technology may help improve yields and sustainability, it's not the only reason Crystal keeps the farm growing.
It's giving fuel to, you know, our local economy. It's knowing that something you put in the ground grows and you get to watch it and see what you produce off of it. It makes me pretty proud to be a farmer.
And now you know your Wisconsin.
Most of the corn grown on Romanowski's fields is used locally at the ethanol plant near her farm, and the ethanol produced there also helps power her farm truck. We'll be right back with a final check on your Sunday weather. All right, welcome back. We want to give you an update now on the latest coronavirus numbers around the area. The Wisconsin Department of Health has confirmed 20,571 total positive coronavirus test results in the state. That's up 322 cases from 20,249 yesterday. Now, Fond du Lac County currently sits with 233 cases. Brown County is at 2,374. Manitowoc County sits at 39 cases, while Winnebago County is at 354. If you don't see your county listed here, you can find a complete list by visiting our website, wearegreenbay.com. And we also want to remind our Local 5 viewers that while the Diocese of Green Bay has announced public masses will begin again, we will still be airing a mass here each Sunday morning at 10:30. You can watch a half-hour mass right here on Local 5 with Bishop David Ricken presiding. Well, finally this morning, in case you didn't know, this weekend is free fishing weekend. All the waters of the state will be open for free fishing. However, all usual regulations will still be in effect. You and a family member or roommate can still venture out for some fresh air and possibly wet a line, reel in a big catch, but you're going to want to measure the length of your fishing pole and use that as a reminder to maintain a distance of 6 feet from the nearest angler. All right, Chad, it may not be a bad day to go out and hit the waters today.
No, a little cloudy right now, touch on the cool side, but overall things looking pretty good. In fact, this look outside, this is the view from the Coast Guard station here at the mouth of the Fox River. Waves aren't looking all that bad at the moment. We will notice a east and northeast wind around 5 to 15 knots on the bay, as well as Lake Michigan. Those waves right around 1 foot. And how about those temperatures on the bay already in the lower 70s? You will need some sunscreen here later on today. That UV index up near 7. That's in the high category. We will see more sunshine by the afternoon. Now, temperature-wise, as you head out, maybe getting the boat ready to get out on the water. Temperatures overall in the upper 40s and low to a few mid-50s. Now, many of us are dry with a mostly cloudy sky overhead. We are watching, however, a couple very light rain showers, areas mainly north of Shawano and Ocano. So if you're near Anago, Mountain Lakewood area, you will see a few rain showers here shortly. More rain back towards Rhinelander, Tomahawk, and Merrill. Most of this now moving to the east. So again, north of Green Bay has the best chance at some light rain showers this morning. Otherwise, a mostly cloudy sky now, giving way to more sunshine as we head through the afternoon. Highs upper 60s and lower 70s. Cooler near Lake Michigan. And then your 7-day planner has a high near 85 on Monday with more sunshine. What's left of Tropical Storm CRISTOBAL will bring us showers and storms Tuesday into Wednesday, and then a drier second half of the upcoming week, Paul.
All right, a week of changing weather. We thank you, Chad, and thank you for keeping it local this Sunday morning. We'll see you back here tonight at 10. Enjoy your day.